For many low-income earners, COVID has dealt them a hard blow. It has made life unbearably hard because not many of them have the emergency funds to cushion them during this time. But all is not lost. There are ways you can turn your finances around despite the size of your income. With these easy-to-achieve, effective tips, you might just be on your way to financial freedom. Hey everybody, welcome to Frugal Facts. Today we're going to go over the 10 ways on how to save money on a low income. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can help you with saving tips regularly. Now, let's get straight to the video. Number 10. Pay off your debt. Debt can be crippling. It can take you many steps back from progress. When you're on a low income, you find that you keep taking debt to service the previous one. And the more you do that, the deeper the hole you dig for yourself. For example, if you earn $1,500 a month and owe your credit card company $500, the debt you owe will be automatically deducted before you can spend the money. This means that you have $1,000 take-home pay. If your rent is $600 and $400 for food, you will have nothing left. This means that you have to borrow again to get through the month. If you read financial blogs, you must have come across the name Dave Ramsey. He owed debts up to his neck and had to file for bankruptcy. But now, he is worth a whopping $55 million. Staying out of debt, even with your low income, can set you up for success. Number 9. Automate your savings. If you have ever tried to save from pocket and failed, you are not alone. Many people are unable to save out of pocket because you find that you have spent all the money you had planned to save, sometimes on things that you don't need. To curb this problem and be on your way to having some decent savings, automate your savings. Best-selling author of Elevator to the Top, Ryan Stewman, says that a saving trick that kept him saving $25 every week was automating it. He now saves more than $1,000 a week, but the habit stuck with him. Having money automatically transferred to your savings account ensures that you have money for a rainy day, even if you spend all the remaining amount. Number 8. Save with a bank that doesn't have fees. Bank charges can eat into your money without even realizing it. If you withdraw cash from the ATM, have you ever stopped to think about how much it charges you to withdraw that $100? Let's look at some numbers. Most banks don't charge ATM fees for their customers, but unfortunately, your bank may not have ATMs at every corner you turn to, and are forced to use an out-of-network ATM. For example, Wells Fargo charges $2.50 for withdrawals in their ATMs. In Las Vegas, casinos charge up to $10 in withdrawal fees at their ATMs. If you withdraw cash from the ATM around the corner 3 times a month, you pay a total of $7.50. You can use that money to do something worthwhile if you use a free ATM, such as the one associated with your bank. Number 7. Downsize on your living situation. We all want to live in mansions with heated swimming pools and smart systems, but our financial situation can hinder us from living the kind of life we want. If you pay more rent than your income allows you to, it's time to think of changing that. For example, if you live alone, you don't need that spare bedroom. You not only make the bed to gather dust, but also cost you money. A 2-bedroom in Chelsea, Manhattan has been quoted for $7,300, while a 1-bedroom has been quoted for $4,800. If you don't use the second bedroom, you can save $2,500. If you can't move from your 2-bedroom house, consider finding a roommate. You can save money on rent if you're lowering your living costs. It also gives you someone to talk to when you feel depressed, but vet your roommate before allowing them to rent with you. Number 6. Try the cash envelope method. If you're one of those people who like to do impulse buying, you should consider trying the cash envelope method. This is a spending method that involves putting cash in various envelopes for different spending purposes. For example, if your budget has rent, groceries, gas, and entertainment, you have to put money in 4 different envelopes. Let's say your groceries are $500 and $300 for entertainment. In the groceries envelope, put the exact amount you use, example, $500. The same case with your entertainment envelope. If you spend all the money in a specific envelope, don't tap into any other or add money into it. If you put $600 in for gas and you spend all of it before the month ends, find alternative means to commute. This helps you curb spending and allows you to save money. Number 5. Spend wisely on food. See those $5 coffees that you get from Starbucks on your way to work every morning? They are causing a dent in your wallet without even realizing it. If you drink coffee 6 days a week for $5 a cup, you spend $30 a week and $120 per month. That's a whole $1,440 in 1 year. In 10 years, you'll have spent the whole fortune of about $14,400. Scary? Besides losing money, your health is affected by regular intake of caffeine, and weaning off the addiction can cost you more money and waste your precious time. Spending wisely on food ensures that you have healthy food that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to acquire. You can indulge in a nice treat occasionally, but tossing $3.70 Kit Kat bars in your shopping cart that had you not budgeted for cost you $5.10 of your grocery money. You can save that money to add to your next shopping trip, but if you still want to indulge your sweet tooth, take one bar. It satisfies your urge and doesn't cost you so much. Number 4. Calculate your car costs. We value our cars. Besides taking us from where we are to where we want to go without much hassle, besides crazy traffic jams, they are a source of comfort. But the cost of buying a car and maintaining it doesn't come cheap. A new car costs anywhere between $17,000 to millions of dollars. No matter the worth of your car, buying it is one thing, maintaining it is another. Cars need service, insurance, gas, repairs, etc. If you have a low income, you may encounter some difficult times trying to keep your vehicle running. For example, buying a Honda Civic starts at $19,850. The annual cost of maintaining it is around $500 a year, not to mention gas and unexpected issues on the road. If you have a low income, these are things you need to consider before buying a car. Calculate the costs and see if it's something you can afford. It is better to be properly informed before making any spending decision. Number 3. Cut down on entertainment. It sure feels awesome to meet up with your friends on a Friday and unwind after a whole week of conference meetings, crazy deadlines, and hitting targets. But what is awesome for you may not feel so good for your wallet. It may cause a hole in your wallet that may take a long time to fill up. Look at this scenario. It's a Saturday night and you just got paid. You can't stay calm because your throat is dry and you want to get a couple of cold ones in you before hitting the dance floor. But the thing is, you dragged your friend along and he has no cash, which means you got him. Bottled beer at a bar has a markup price of 200%, which means you can buy a bottle of beer for over $7. If you and your friend drink 10 bottles each, you spend $140. You can't drink beer on an empty stomach, which means you have to spend money on food too. By the time you leave the bar, you're $300 poorer. You can find cheaper entertainment that gives you the same thrill that you want without costing a fortune. Instead of going out, invite your friend home for a game and some six-packs. Better yet, make your drinks at home without spending a dime. Watch a movie at home instead of paying $13.50 for a theater ticket and $8 for a medium popcorn per person. Number 2. Find a side hustle. While everybody's path to success is not always the same, having multiple streams of income sets you apart from those that are relying on one stream only. Billionaire investor Warren Buffett once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you're asleep, you'll work until the day you die." In other words, he is encouraging you to find other avenues that can bring you a passive income. This could be from a blog, one-click online shops, mentoring, courses, etc. But if you're unable to make passive income at that moment, you can use your skill to make more money as you go. Side hustles such as painting, singing, making YouTube videos, repairing cars, plumbing, etc. can earn you money on the side. Find what you're good at and capitalize on it. Forget the get-rich-quick schemes that ask you to cough up some money to get money. They will clean you out and leave you broke and depressed. If you're consistent, your side hustle may just become your main hustle one day. Sarah Blakely was a door-to-door fax machine seller with a side hustle in making hosiery. Today, her business, Spanx, earns an annual revenue of $1 billion. Before we get into number 1, make sure to check out the links in the description for our best recommendations to boost your savings. Number 1. Create a lean budget. Creating a budget is every person's nightmare. It is long and drawn out. But if you make it a habit, you don't even realize it. A budget allows us to prevent overspending when we go shopping. But sometimes, even when we want to spend a minimal amount, it is not always possible. This is why making a lean budget is crucial when you're on a low income. To make a lean budget, some of the things you can look into to help you make your budget leaner include calculating how much money you want to spend, looking at your existing budget and see what items you can slash from it. These include things like entertainment, updating the essentials. For example, if you're working from home, you may need less gas but more food. Consider adjusting it to fit your grocery spending. If you have money left over after reviewing your budget, put it in savings or an emergency fund. You can also keep it for the next time you do your grocery shopping. It will help you save the money you had allocated for that week's groceries. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos on saving tips and much more. Check out this playlist of my top 10 videos of saving money tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care!